يا لا 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 يا لا 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 يا لا لا يا لا 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 يا لا يا لا 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 لا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Muhammad Adam. MashaAllah. Okay, so can you begin by reciting from the middle 10 ajza in tadweer style?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أقم الصلاة لدلوك الشمس إلى غسق الليل وقرآن الفجر إن قرآن الفجر كان مشهودا ومن الليل فتهجد به نافلة لك عسى أن يبعثك ربك مقاما محمودا وقل ربي ادخلني مدخل صدق وأخرجني مخرج صدق.
Can you now recite from the last 10 ajza in hadr style?
ولقد خلقنا الإنسان ونعلم ما توسوس به نفسه ونحن أقرب إليه من حبل الوريد إذ يتلقى المتلقيان عن اليمين وعن الشمال قعيد ما يلفظ من قول إلا لديه رقيب عتيد وجاءت سكرة الموت بالحق ذلك ما كنت منه تحيد ونفخ في الصور ذلك يوم الوعيد.
So the first recitation was tadweer. I didn't really feel it was a tadweer. It was leaning more towards a hadr. As for your second recitation, which was meant to be hadr, the pacing was really not here, nor was it there. It started off, the first two words or so was a tartil, you could say. Then suddenly it transformed and morphed into a hadr. Then in the middle it was morphing to a tadweer, then a hadr again. And then it became very, very fast towards the end. And I feel due to that speed, you were struggling with the makharij. Many rules were also missing. Ghunna was missed out a number of times. Idgham was also missed out a number of times.
How do you think you did?
Good, alhamdulillah.
That speed that you did, what's that called?
Hadr.
And did you practice to do it that fast?
Yeah.
You did, so I think it was amazing. It was exactly as the judge said. If I was behind you in Ramadan, I'd be very pleased. Well done, bro. Take care. See you soon.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم.
If you can read your second 10 verses from the first 10 juz of the Qur'anul Kareem, and this time if you can recite it in a slow pace, tartilan.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق وامسحوا برؤوسكم وأرجلكم إلى الكعبين وإن كنتم جنبا فاطهروا وإن كنتم مرضى أو على سفر أو جاء أحد منكم من الغائط أو لامستم النساء النساء فلم تجدوا ماء فتيمموا صعيدا طيبا فامسحوا بوجوهكم وأيديكم منه.
I'll mainly comment upon the speed. The remainder of the judges will comment upon the actual recitation once it comes to tajweed. In the initial recitation, I requested that you recite in tadweer, which is a medium pace, and your pace was going more towards hadr. It was more of a faster recitation. So there was a slight issue with the speed. And in the second instance, I requested you recite in tartil, which is the slowest version, in which every letter can be heard distinctly. When I put forth this request, I mentioned it during the recitation as well, it was more like a tadweer medium-paced recitation. So you need to focus upon the task at hand and try to read in accordance with that.
A lot of places, non-qalqala, my ears heard qalqala, so these are things that needs to be avoided. But listen, great reading, tadweer, hoya, tartil, good melody, good start, good ending, so good for you.
I heard someone say great reading, great start, and great ending. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, overall, how do you think you did?
Good.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فأما الذين كفروا فأعذبهم عذابا شديدا في الدنيا والآخرة وما لهم من ناصرين وأما الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فيوفيهم أجورهم والله لا يحب الظالمين ذلك نتلوه عليك من الآيات والذكر الحكيم إن مثل عيسى عند الله كمثل آدم خلقه من تراب ثم قال له كن فيكون.
Can you read in the tartil slowest possible you can from the last 10?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور.
Your Qur'an is a lot better than your A'udhu Billah. That shows that you need to concentrate. When we start, obviously the first impression is how you start. And in both, the recitation, the speed was more or less the same. When you started the Qur'an, there was a slight difference. But when we start A'udhu Billah, we have to make sure that the alif and the ain is separate. We don't stretch the shayta, get me like that. So before anything else, make sure that our ta'awudh and basmala is best ever. And it's a competition. In competition, you have to beautify as much as possible.
So I think that's the main thing. Your tune sounded very disjointed. So once you find the right tune, and alhamdulillah, your makharij overall is very, very good. So once you find your right tune, then it'll come together very nicely.
Tawhid, I've heard better reading from you in the previous rounds, and I felt even today your reading, recitation, tajweed rules good, but something wasn't clicking with me, and I was thinking through all this time, what is it? I felt that you were lost in trying to create a melody in both styles of reading. You were lost in that. Do you see what I mean? That's the only problem for me. I kind of figured out towards the end, because throughout I thought there's something not right. And that's what I felt, that you are lost in trying to create a melody throughout whilst reading the both styles.
Is there anything in particular they said that you think, yes, I could work on that?
My tone and how I read, I think I could improve a lot.
Okay. How are you going to go about doing that?
Listening to more reciters that I have a voice that sounds like a bit like them, so I don't need to imitate a different person.
ولله ملك السماوات والأرض والله على كل شيء قدير إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب.
Okay, if you could do the last 10 juz in tadweer, medium pace.
يسألك الناس عن الساعة قل إنما علمها عند الله وما يدريك لعل الساعة تكون قريبا إن الله لعن الكافرين وأعد لهم سعيرا خالدين فيها أبدا لا يجدون وليا ولا نصيرا.
Alhamdulillah, good tune, mashallah. However, I think the pace that you're reading your hadar, your first recitation, your second recitation, they were very similar in pace. Okay, so tadweer so even the first recitation, you got to speed that up a little bit. There's one thing that you done in the first recitation, shay'in qadir. With the ikhfa, you rounded your mouth. Or was it just the one-off thing that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's fine, inshallah.
You know, other than the mistakes, what I loved about your reading, you were drowned in your reading. Getting a must in your tilawat. That's what I felt.
Any particular points that they said that you thought, yes, I could definitely improve on that?
Yeah.
Which ones?
The first one.
The first one, you think you could do a lot better job?
Yeah.
وإذ قال إبراهيم لأبيه آزر أتتخذ أصناما آلهة.
Asnama. So you said asnam. So these are just small errors, but when you recite and you make the error, it becomes a very noticeable error.
وسيق الذين كفروا إلى جهنم زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها فتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم رسل منكم يتلون عليكم آيات ربكم وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا.
I believe you control that very, very well. Yes, waqf mistakes are there, very important, because in tajweed, waqf is an element that has to be looked into very, very carefully and make sure you fulfill its proper rights. Few places, passive sound rather than being active. But yeah, not bad, yes.
In one instance, in the word kafaru, you pronounced the ra empty mouth rather than full mouth.
I just didn't think that the judges were there, just like...
Try to ignore them, pretend they're not there.
Yeah.
I do that all the time, just pretend they're not there. They're not there. So I still think you did a fantastic job. When you started, you like this. You closed your eyes and you did that, which was a great strategy. Keep it up, young man.
Now's the time to reveal who will be going through from the first batch to the next round, of course, which is the semi-finals. Let's have all the contestants on the set, please. How are you all? You all did so well. You know that, judges? Excellent. Everyone did so well. But listen, I can only take some of you to the next round, not everyone. So I'm gonna call the names. The names that I call, you know the system, you come forward. Those that come forward will be going through to the next round, and those that will be remaining at the back will be going home, and the competition ends for you here. Okay, so can I have, again, this is in no particular order, can I have Tawheed al-Rahman coming forward? Okay, can I have Ubaidullah Baiji coming forward? Can I have Ammar Dabelia coming forward? Can I have Waqi Rahman coming forward? And the last, who's going to be the last out of those at the back? There can only be one. Only one. I can take only one more. And that's surname is Ahmed. Whose surname is Ahmed? Saqim, come forward. Salam. Jazakumullah. Congratulations to the guys, to the boys at the front. You all did very well. You're going through to the semi-finals. Those at the back, Jazakumullah. Allah bless you all, your families. You all did extremely well. Have a good one. Judges, are we happy with our... Of course. It was a difficult one indeed. Hafiz-sahab?
Inshallah, you guys all did excellent. You know, it was very difficult for us to make the decision as well. So, mashallah, inshallah, you'll be able to take part next year as well. So continue practicing, continue the hard work that you guys are doing, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, as Muslims, we never lose. So go home, be proud of yourself, proud of the effort you've put in.
MashaAllah, you got all the way to the quarterfinals. So it means that there is some great talent there. All you need to do, inshallah, is once you go back home, regroup and try your best and come back next year, and it's more than possible you'll move on to the semi-finals and the finals, inshallah.
Those through and those also not through, in the eyes of Allah, you are all winners because you have dedicated your time, your efforts to His kalam, the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah bless you all.
Ameen.
May Allah take you all to more success in your lives. And we hope to see the winners in the next round with even better recitation, inshallah.
Jazakumullah. Thank you so much, guys.
Now that the judges have had their say, we know who are going to stay and we know those who are going to go home. Unfortunately, that's just the way the competition goes. I just want to have a quick word with those who are going to go home. Ooh, right? I know you're all a bit down in the mouth, like, oh well, but just give us a little bit of insight. How you're feeling right now?
I'm feeling a bit upset, but I know that I did good, so next time I have to go.
I feel a little bit disappointed in myself, but happy that I got through this far.
I think you getting through to this round is a fantastic achievement. You should big up your chest and say, I did it. Say, I did it.
I did it.
Very disappointed.
Oh, never mind, bro. Never mind. What about you? You're looking a bit pensive. How do you feel?
Good that I got this far.
See, he's looking on the bright side of life. You still got a lovely smile on your face. Look into the camera. Smile. Yeah. How do you feel?
A little bit upset, but I'm glad that I tried.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, the fact that you guys tried. And let me tell you, those who aren't here, who are home, you've still done a fantastic job. You've got a lot to be proud of. And I know your parents are going to be proud of you as well. So do not beat yourself up. You did a fantastic job. Okay? Go here. How are you feeling? Because I know you in particular were kind of nervous round the back there, waiting to find out if you'd gone through. How do you feel now?
I feel relieved, to be honest. Like, it was really stressful. Like, at first I'm thinking, am I gonna go? Like, I was stressful, but alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. You all did a fantastic job. We can't say it enough. But again, only a few people can win. Did you really think you were gonna? Because they left you to last, didn't they? How did you feel about that?
I was like, no, I'm not going through. I thought that, so, but, you know.
And I was looking at you, I was like, he's gonna go. I was kind of willing for them to make sure that you get, and you came through. So you did a fantastic job, brother. I'm not gonna mention his size at all. Oh, there you are. Right. How do you feel? So everyone's all smiles now, and they're all happy now. Are you gonna get through? Did you practice at home before you came today?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, whatever you did, it actually seemed to have worked, and you were today's finalist as well, so thank you so much. Did you have any idea that you'd be one of the finalists today?
I wasn't sure, but I was just praying that I'd go through.
What did you do to keep your optimism up?
Yeah, I
Just yeah. Yeah, what, bruv?
I just practiced, and yeah, I knew I was ready to read in front of them.
Did you ever dream in your wildest imaginations that you would be here as a finalist today?
No, I didn't think that I was going to go through, but alhamdulillah.
Young man, my guy, how do you feel?
Happy.
Happy? I mean, you always seem to be smiling anyway, so you must be extra happy, so happy you're about to burst.
Yeah.
All right, from 1 to 10. 1 being rubbish, 10 being awesome. How do you feel from 1 to 10?
10.
10, of course it's a 10. Thank you so much. You can go back. We'll see you soon. So there you go. That is what winners look like. Okay, that's what a winner looks like. So guys, we can't wait to see you at the next round.
يا لا 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 لا